Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I've made a Star Wars video. I've been busy. I've been working on a children's book series, and the first book in the series has been published. It's called Winston Narwhal and the First Wish, and it's about a magical talking narwhal that helps a little girl with a rare chronic illness. This story that I wrote is very dear to me because I have suffered from a chronic illness since I was a child, and I really loved writing the story. If you want to check it out, I will put the information in the description box. My brother and I started a publishing company, and so our website is micklonpublishing.com, and like I said, I will put it in the information. I'll put the information in the description box below, and also the book will soon be available on Amazon. When the book becomes available on Amazon, I will give you guys an update, and it will be in paperback on Amazon. So let's talk about Star Wars. I have been absolutely loving the Obi Wan show. I love it. It has been incredible. The first couple episodes have been amazing. This video is going to be a review video, so there will be spoilers, and I'm going to talk about some of my thoughts on the show and some theories. I absolutely love little Leia. That little girl is perfect to play a young Leia. She's spunky. She's exactly how you imagine little Leia to be, how you would think Leia would be as a little girl. And I feel like they've done such a good job with making her look like Carrie Fisher and also like Padme. I love little Leia and Obi-Wan's relationship. It is so sweet. And I love seeing that connection because we knew what Obi-Wan and Luke's relationship was like. We saw their relationship in the original series, but we never really saw Leia and Obi-Wan's relationship. It was just, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and oh, Ben Kenobi is here. But we really never saw them interact that much. I have almost cried multiple times. I almost cried at the part where he said, when Obi-Wan said, every time I look at her, I see her mother's face, and the part where he said that she reminded him of Padme and that she was fearless and stubborn like her and a leader. I love the connection with Leia and Obi-Wan. I love that Leia figured out that Obi-Wan knew her mother, that he sensed it. That part made me tear up, and it made me almost cry when she was like, are you my father? And he was like, no, I wish I was. And it's like, no, your daddy's the one outside force choking people. I love seeing Alderaan because we really haven't seen Alderaan that much. We just saw a little bit of it in Revenge of the Sith and a little bit of it in Clone Wars in the animated show, but not much. So I really love seeing Alderaan, and I love the new planets. Everything has just been amazing. I love Bail Organa and Leia's relationship. I really enjoy that we get to see that because you always assume they had a close relationship, but you never got to see it in the original series. And I also like that we get to see her relationship with her adopted mother too as well. Obi-Wan has guilt from what happened with Anakin and Padme and Qui-Gon, and he is emotionally tortured in the show so far. So it's been really good writing, and I've been really enjoying it. The visuals are great. I love the filmography. The costumes are great. I love that we got that Star Wars glam back with Bail Organa's outfits. And I love that we have the cast back. We got Jimmy Smits, Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen. Ewan McGregor has always been incredible as Obi-Wan. And I love how he is a tortured Obi-Wan. He's a heartbroken Obi-Wan. It makes me so happy that John Williams is doing the music for this series. And I just feel so much nostalgia when I watch the show because I grew up on the prequels. The first Star Wars movie I saw in theaters was Phantom Menace. I feel like the Obi-Wan show is the darkest of the Star Wars shows. It still has the cuteness that Star Wars always has, like Lola. But to me, it's the darkest, especially with the part with Darth Vader choking people out, and the part when Obi-Wan and Anakin are fighting. That was a very emotional dark scene when Obi-Wan gets burned a little bit. And it was a very chilling scene when Obi-Wan saw Anakin standing in the desert. I love the Quinlan Vos reference. I knew he wasn't dead. And eventually he will be in live action form on one of the shows. And I love that part where it explained that there were people who were smuggling Jedi and smuggling younglings, which made sense. And it made sense that Quinlan would be doing that. Hoping Ahsoka will show up. We don't know where she is at this point in the timeline. We don't know where and like what she's doing, like where she is and what she's doing. But I hope that she shows up. She could very possibly show up. So could Kanan. I heard rumors that Cal from the video game could show up, which that would be really cool too. I love the part when Tala was talking about how when the Inquisitors would kidnap kids, they would kidnap Force-sensitive kids, and they would disappear, and they wouldn't know what would happen to them. That's the same plot line that's been used in Clone Wars and Rebels when Kanan, Ezra, and Ahsoka are saving the Force-sensitive children from the Inquisitors. It also has been used in Mando with Baby Yoda, with the ex-Imperials experimenting on Baby Yoda. Also, the storyline connects with Mara Jade. It connects with the Emperor's Hand, which Mara Jade will eventually show up in live action form, which will be exciting. And it's so exciting to think of all the characters that are going to be in live action form pretty soon. So this storyline with Force-sensitive kids being kidnapped is going to continue. It's what's going to be used moving forward. I heard that Cody was going to have a cameo in the show, which I loved seeing Tamora Morrison as the homeless clone. That was really emotional. It was really cool to see Tamora Morrison as the clone. And he was part of Anakin and Obi-Wan's group. So that scene had a lot of significance when Obi-Wan was looking at him, and it was sad because he served with Obi-Wan and Anakin, and Obi-Wan wasn't sure if maybe he could have recognized him. So I loved that scene with the 501st clone, and one of the reasons why I love Star Wars is because it's so reminiscent of history. It's so inspired by different points and different times of history. And I remember in an interview, Dave Filoni said that he was inspired to make the clones like Vietnam vets. And that's what happened after Vietnam. There were a lot of homeless vets. And my grandfather served during Vietnam. So I felt like that was very emotional, that scene. And a lot of the episodes remind me of World War II. To me, Obi-Wan reminds me of a survivor of World War II or a war. I hope we get a flashback of Satine or a mention of Satine. Something that blew my mind when I was watching the third episode was when we learned about Obi-Wan's family. And all this time, we have never heard anything about Obi-Wan's family. Not in the movies, not in the shows. And we learned that he had a brother. And Dave Filoni and them don't just drop things randomly. That has a purpose. That means that eventually Obi-Wan's younger brother will be a character. So we will see some Kenobi nephews and nieces in the future. I don't know how and like what format, like what show it will happen, but Obi-Wan's brother will become a character and we will see some nieces and nephews. So that's really exciting. And they're also bringing Ahsoka's mom in the new Tales of the Jedi show. And we've never have known like where these characters came from, like who their families were. So there's a reason why they're doing that. So some quick thoughts I have about the Obi-Wan show. For one, when Tala was talking about how they gave the Jedi new identities and they smuggled them out, that makes me think that's how Kanan got his new identity, because his real name is Caleb Doom. Obviously, there's going to be another fight with Vader and Obi-Wan. That was just a tease. And the other one will be the big duel. Qui-Gon will show up at the end. Once Obi-Wan lets go of his guilt, he'll hear from Qui-Gon. Yoda could definitely show up. I hope we see Yoda. I'm not going to want this show to end. I've heard that there's been some rumors that there could be maybe a second season, possibly. I would love to see another season of this. A lot of new exciting shows that seem like they're going to be really good that are coming out that were announced at Star Wars Celebration. Skeleton Crew sounds like that could be really fun. I'm excited for Tales of the Jedi. Obviously, I'm really excited for the Ahsoka show. I can't wait for Bad Batch Season 2. And I'm probably going to make a video talking about all those new announcements. I have a lot of theories about what the new shows are going to be about. And Mando Season 3, I got my Baby Yoda earrings, if you can see them. I have a lot of theories about that, but I will talk about that in a different video. Thank you guys for watching my video. And I will be talking more about my book, my children's book, Winston Narwhal and the First Wish, in a different video. And like I said earlier, I will put the information about that in the description box. I would say that the reading level for the book is about, I think, third grade and up is what I would say the reading level is. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please like it and please subscribe. And I just wanted to make this video since Kenobi is out and I had a little bit of time. Thanks again, guys. May the Force be with you.